And we start this half hour with the potential for a cursive comeback in Michigan. Thank you for staying with us. I'm Brian Abel. 21 states have mandates that cursive be taught in the classroom. Right now, there is no such requirement in Michigan. And cursive writing has its benefits. Advocates point to several studies that show cursive improves retention and comprehension, but also enhances motor skills. With the emergence of texting, DMs, and emojis, a lot of people are wondering if it's a dying art. Well, 7 Action News reporter Darren Cunningham looked at new legislation in hopes of keeping cursive alive.
Educational policy for Michigan schools changed 13 years ago. Part of that included cursive not being required in schools' curriculum. Ralph Buxton says he and Nyla Hausley were having that conversation the other day.
But I was like, they stopped teaching children how to write in cursive, which, would be pretty hard. I guess everything is going digital.
At 5 and 6 years old, Hausley says it's a skill she wants her kids to learn.
Something that we learned for a reason, and for them not to be taught that, I feel like they're missing a part of ligature.
It hasn't been required since 2010, which I think is a shame.
Leah Sachs is a full-time calligrapher and president of the Michigan Association of Calligraphers.
It's been shown time and time again that learning cursive in elementary school benefits kids as they grow with their spelling, their reading comprehension, their writing skills, their syntax, because it's forcing them to focus on the letter forms, slow down.
She says connections are made in the brain that assists with other aspects of literacy. State Representative Brenda Carter has introduced a bill to give Michigan schools the choice to teach cursive.
I was on the Pontiac School District Board of Education, and many of the constituents in Pontiac came to me and said, our young people can't read or write in cursive.
She says this is her third time introducing the bill, after updating the language to make it clear that teaching cursive will only be optional, not required of educators. She says she believes there's enough momentum and time to pass it.
Now, if we don't know how to sign, then how are you going to sign for your checks? How are you going to sign for a marriage or a divorce paper or a will? How are you going to sign if you don't know how to read or write in cursive? So these are some of the things we want our school districts to look at as far as having the option.
I reached out to the Michigan Department of Education on the topic. I'm told the department supports the bill, quote, believing there's value in cursive writing. The bill does not mandate use of cursive writing, but rather lifts up the conversation regarding the body of research connected to cursive and other values of the practice for local districts to consider as each develops or updates its curriculum. If the bill becomes state law, MDE is aware of a number of quality cursive programs that we could provide to districts that decide to teach cursive writing. Carter says the bill will be in front of a hearing in the Education Committee April 11th. Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.